hola, bonjour, hello, welcome back to your friendly neighborhood noobs, Cobblemon. Of course, I'm Ice Trainer Friendly, and today we're back with another adventure. Now, last 2 episodes we made Route 2, and I really like Route 2. I think it's actually kind of cool. It's very Pokemon-y, but with a Minecraft twist. Twist isn't like, lemon and lime. Nom 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 nom. But today we are doing the next piece, which is the campsite. We're putting a little bit of a campsite. I want to have like little camps all around here, some fire, maybe like an archery range or something. I just want something that's, screams that we're moving into a new area. And of course, we also have a little bit of surprise over there. Anyway, guys, I want to say don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Don't forget to eat spaghetti. And let's get right into it. Let's go. As I was saying, we have a little surprise over here. As you can see, the tree lines finish. They finish here. Tree line comes all the way over to here. You look on the map. This is now the route. It goes the Cold Ridge, and then it goes into the Oasis after doing Route 1. Then we have Route 2, which is quite large. And then it comes to here, which is the next part, which is going to be the little the campsite. And then this. You're probably wondering what this is. Well, I talked about in the last episode that I really wanted to do something with caves and a cave system. And that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to build a cave. It's going to start here and then go through that way. Now, I don't know how exactly it's going to work, and I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to, do the inside of the cave, because it's not exactly a large mountain. But I think I'm going to do an idea of like staircase down into the ground, and then do like a little cave area, and then a staircase back up. Now, that's going to be a very long episode, and it's a good thing it's not this one, because, it's next episode. However, we're going to have a Pokemon Center here, like they usually do at the start of the caves, and just like a grass area here with some pathing, because that's, again, what I'm used to when it comes to the start of a cave, just grass area that you can catch Pokemon before you get in there. But first of all, we have to start on this. We have to start in this beautiful campsite. Now, I first want to do the path. I want to go from the path has to go to here, kind of curve a little bit here, and then kind of turn into here. That's what I'm looking to do, I feel like the path has to be done first, just so we know what we're going to be working with. And then after that, I think I'm going to come in here and do the Pokemon Center, because the Pokemon Center, we already had the design, we had the blueprint. It's going to be simple and easy. I don't have to do too much thinking about it, and that way I can get it over and done with and come back in here and start the campsite. I don't know. I had never seen a campsite in Pokemon, but I'm sure it exists. Surely. I really like this this design for the Pokemon Center. I mean, as I said, I think episodes ago, it was taken from another creator, and they put it on the Pokemon planet or the Minecraft planet. I can't remember what. But they did a good job. It looks really cool. I did obviously some creative differences when it came to the colors and materials used. But other than that, the actual shell of it, well done. Well done. Yeah, there's some really talented people out there. Some really talented trainers. Other than that, I got the path leading into the cave, or soon to be cave, path leading there, and the path leading through here. Now, I love making campsites, mainly because I haven't been camping myself, and because I use them quite often when I'm starting a build. I don't want to make like the starter build, or spend lots of time making a starter build that's like a home, a house, a shop. So often I'll do a campsite now, or like a camping area, or like a workstation kind of thing, like archaeologists have, especially because, we have Friendly Jones, the greatest archaeologist that ever did live on Noobcraft at the moment. He's got a campsite, although he's more glamping than camping. So we're gonna take inspiration from him and try to do some tents. I'm thinking of putting the archery range over here and then having like 2 tents here. Maybe one facing that way, one facing this way, having the fire right there, and then having a stony path leading up into here. Having just a tree over here, some grass over here, and then an archery range over here. Just something fun to do. Either that, if the archery range doesn't seem to fit, I might do some like laying logs, and maybe like an axe that's just lying there, and some. It's just like, oh, we're just cutting down some woods for the fire. That kind of vibe. You know how they lay. Like, you just have we'll have one there and just do this kind of thing. And she's going to cut that off. There we go. And just do one after the other. They pile them up like this. And then we'll just have random, tree stumps around here like that. It could look really cute. That's if it's done correctly. Otherwise, it's just going to look like a pile of wood. Pile of sticks. What do they call it? Bundle of sticks? You know what they call a bundle of sticks? No, I'm not going to say the word. It's true, though. It's actually called a bundle of sticks. the F word for like the word that's used against gay people that's at the F slur is actually a bundle of sticks and a cigarette. Yeah, it's a cigarette. In England, the UK, they call it a cigarette. I don't know why. Either way, getting off the serious topics, we have to start building some tents. I need 2 tents. They have to be intense tents, not cabins, tents. Although I could have done a cabin. A log cabin would have been cool. However, thinking about it, like, if I put a cabin here, then it's not really starting off the woodland area. So no, I'm good. I'm gonna stop thinking about it. Gonna stop talking about it. Let's just go get some tents. Here are the tents, and I tried to make them in the colors of Pokeballs because I thought it would look cute. I kind of like them. They're very big, which is not the vibe I was going for at first. I was thinking more small tents, but I thought about it, and in Pokemon, if there were tents, you'd be able to go inside of them, so I had to make them big enough for you to be able to go inside, and for it to be roomy. So yeah, these are the cute little tents. Oh, they're adorable. I look on the side, and of course they're the right colors. I do love putting the wood in between the wool. So I went white, this wood, red, wood, white. And from the back, it kind of looks like this. So it's not the most beautiful thing in the world, but I do really like the design. I have made better tents, but this is the most Pokemon-y tent that I've ever made. And I've got my little campfire over here, which I'm gonna probably put some hay underneath to make it really explode. Why did you walk on that? Sir, why did you walk on that? Yeah, I'm very disappointed. Yeah, no, go. And then we're gonna put a whole bunch of cobblestone around. I'm gonna put some logs just there and there, maybe there and there too. Craigenall. Y'all are disappointing. Y'all Pokemon are so disappointing. But yeah, some cobblestone, some mossy cobblestone, some moss, blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna decorate this area next, because, okay, you're all idiots. Good to know, you're all idiots. I'm done with you. You're just stupid. Put some trees in, looking good. Got this all in. I like it, little campsite, it's very cute. The fire is burning a bit brighter. And we're also going to be, of course, putting in the same as we do over here, you know, doing the pathway. Might change, you know, as we go forward, who knows? Might turn into stone or something later on. I can never predict these things. I can never predict these things. But I do, Craigenall, get back in the ball. Every time I put him out, he's just like so annoying. God damn it, Craigenall. God damn it. But yeah, so we're setting up the area by putting a whole bunch of my fencing, my lovely fencing. I like it. And what I want to do is kind of have it going all the way through here. I'm probably not going to put it here. There's not really much point to put it there. All the way go through here. We're going to put some grass over here, which I actually have to go cut some more grass down and bone meal. And then we're going to put up the logs here. I've decided the logs is probably the better idea, being that these two are facing away from it. I don't see why there'd be an archery range. I know, it's something a little less that we had to take away from this, but it makes sense in the end. Kind of, sort of. Maybe. Grass. Who is doing some grass? I don't know. It's grass. Placing down all the grass in this area. Look, I don't think every area deserves to have a grassy kind of knoll or anything. I don't think that you need that for every single area, especially when it comes to like named areas. Like this would be an actual named area. However, I do think in certain situations that like this, where it's just a campsite, I think it'd be weird not to have a grassy area. And even then, it could just be simple Pokemon and just like timber kind of thing, you know? It's like when you go into those caves or systems, like buildings, and they seem to have Pokemon inside them. You're like, why? You're like, why? Actually, let's break all this. Wish I had actually gotten more shears. That would have been nice. They broke, so I didn't think to get another pair, okay? Yeah, I know. Stupid. The other grass area is going to be over here. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be all the way up to about here and stuff, and then I'm gonna do like a fence kind of thing to keep it out, because I like the idea of having that extra fence line, even though it's just so stupid and pointless. It is a bit silly to have a fence line, especially in a Pokemon game. Like, it's not like I'm keeping anything out. It's not like I'm keeping anything out. The Pokemon aren't hiding in the grass. Not in Cobblemon. Not in Pixelmon. Although that would be awesome if there was this aspect to both of them where if you went into grass, it could actually have a possibility of automatically putting you in battle. That would actually be really cool. But yeah, we got to cover all of this in grass as well, which does mean I'm going to have to get some more grass. I don't have enough. I find it difficult to get grass because you've got to like bone meal and keep bone meal and shears. Bone meal, shears, bone meal, shears, bone meal, shears. Yeah, it's not great. But it looks good. I mean, I like it. I like the aspect of like having that grassy area because that's what Pokemon has. So I like being referential. Yeah, like as real. But I'm gonna put this in, and then I'm gonna go get some more materials for the wood log area. I think it's just getting an axe and an item frame, and then just setting up all the wood pile. It's not too hard. This I will say, the best thing about me doing this Pokemon world is the hardest bits is the preparation stuff, the stuff I do off camera, which is all of this tree line and placing tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands at this point, 100,000 blocks of grass. All of this grass is placed one by one. I just takes hours upon hours. I do it before I record the episode because I don't want it to be like in between and I have to stop, do that, then start up with this again because it just takes it out of me and I get so bored. But as you can see, like it literally is just grass. Like even there, I accidentally missed a line and then I missed a bit like that strip there. I missed. Yeah, it happens a bit where I miss some strips and I'm just like, you know what, it's fine. But looking at the map, it looks kind of cute. It looks kind of cool. Although this is annoying me because it's not supposed to be there. But look, it does look kind of cool when you actually look at it. It's like a little fork. I think when I've finished this area, one of the biggest things is kind of covering everything in trees, getting rid of this. I will get rid of this. Anything that isn't part of the Pokemon world will be removed. So the village will be knocked down. Anything that it will be cleared up, basically. Like when you come into here, all this is fine to see, but any buildings, such as villages, will have to be destroyed. It takes away from the map and makes it look like, you know, oh, this is supposed to be there. Whereas this is the wild. This is all supposed to be like the wild tree forest land that you're not supposed to be able to see. Who knows? At some point, I might make another part that comes down here and roots off that way. I could knock down some of the trees and make it go in there. You know, I could do other stuff, but for now, that's just not what I want to do. Also, look at the hot springs. Look at the hot springs. I'm pretty sure that's ice. Like it's slowly iced in the center bit, and then it's all the hot spring. I'm pretty sure. I haven't checked it out, but I'm pretty sure. Yep, I was right. Oh, wow. It melted. It iced all the center bit. It iced it all, leaving the bits that were like had magma here. So obviously this has lava. I wonder if underneath it's like no water now. I wonder if that's how it's working. But yeah, all on the sides, it's still all nice and bubbly. The magma can only melt what's around it. So like these pieces, sure, but that's below, so it can't put the heat on that block. I think that's how it's working. It's fine. It looks kind of cool on the map, though. You can ice skate and go to the hot spring. Whee! Pushed Dragon out. Ah, look at all this wood. Look at all this wood ready to go. I used ladders and rail pieces to kind of strap it down. And I got my little axe here, just ready to go. I would have done an invisible item frame, but I can't remember what the command is, so, you know, this is fine. Yeah. And, yeah, just some logs all over the place as if the trees are getting cut down, and some of them are still there. The grass over here, and that's pretty much it for this part. This is pretty much it for this part. Got the little tents over here. I love that I call them little, even though there's nothing little about those tents. So obviously we come in here, there's a whole bunch of trees, some grass, and now it's time to put in the final touch, which of course is this. The thing I do every single time. Yeah, that. No, there we go. But yeah, I personally think that this looks cool. I like that it's leading towards the cave, you know, the campsite just before the cave. I got inspired because of all those campers you usually see before you get to any of the caves. You know, the ones that have like rock types and stuff like that, and usually like hang out around there. They look like hikers. Sometimes they are hikers, but sometimes they're campers. And yeah, that's what I got the vibe for. I was like, I always see them, so why not make it that they're part of this, you know? This is just part of this place. So now we have a campsite over here, and it's gonna lead into the cave. I still don't know what I'm gonna call the cave. I have not a single clue what I'm gonna call that cave. It could be Cave Mime for like hair. Cave Jinx Jr. The Cave of Sorrows. The Cave of Sadness. Maybe I shouldn't call it the Cave of Sadness. No one likes a sad cave. But yeah, this is the final touch. This is the last thing we're going to do before the end of the episode. But honestly, I felt a little low energy this time around. I was feeling a little bit like zen also, just because I was like, this is good. I like this. This is exactly turning out exactly how I thought it would. I think the only thing that wasn't 100% with was the size of the tents, but I think it's good. I actually think it worked. Overall, I'm happy with the campsite. I'm happy with the area that leads to the cave, and next time we will be building the inside of the cave. Hopefully it'll take one episode. Cross fingers, because it is going to be a very big cave. And by, like, I don't mean very big as in like the cave itself will be very big. We're going to have to clear out a huge amount of space in there and then just fill it up with stone again. So that's going to be a major issue. And look, Geodude's waiting. Geodude's waiting for us to do the cave. We have to now. Well, guys, we have come to the end of the episode. That's right, we've come to the end of the episode. And honestly, I had fun today. I was very peaceful. I was feeling very zen, very nice, very, very airy, fairy, flary. Flareonish? Yeah, flary-oddish. I was feeling flary-oddish. And it was great. It was great. We got the campsite done. We got the wood pile with all the little wood stumps around it. We got our area leading up to the cave and the Pokemon Center. You know, you gotta heal before you go in that cave. And next time, we'll get into Zed Cave. The Zubat Cave. Oh, there's gonna be so many Geodudes and Zubats in that cave. I just can see it now. I'm gonna have to use Flash. Ugh. I will put lanterns in it, I promise. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. This has been your friendly neighborhood noob. I have been Ice Trainer Friendly. And of course, this has been Cobblemon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Don't forget to eat spaghetti. And I will see you in the next episode. So long, farewell, goodbye.